So we are going to be ranking the bathrooms that are currently at Great Adventure. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to kind of go through each bathroom in the park, as stupid as it sounds, and kind of give brief thoughts on them. And then at the end, we're going to rank them. So by my count, there are currently 17 bathrooms at the park that are available for the public, two of which are in the catering area, so they kind of don't count. There's the northern ones and the southern ones in the catering area. So there's a total of 15 in the park itself. So I'm going to first just read through all the ones that there are, and then we're going to get into our rankings. So we have the bathrooms by the tents, the Plaza del Carnaval bathrooms, the bathrooms by Mine Train, the bathrooms in Movie Town, the bathrooms by Jersey Devil, the bathrooms by Joker, the bathrooms by Skyway, the Yum Yum bathrooms, the bathrooms next to Flash, the bathrooms inside Granny's, the bathrooms on Main Street, the bathrooms outside of Main Street, just outside the park exit, the Metropolis bathrooms, the Golden Kingdom bathrooms, and the bathrooms next to Superman. So, Ace, have you had time to think about which bathrooms are your favorite bathrooms at the park?
Wait, are we counting the catering ones or no?
We are not considering the catering ones because we haven't had enough experience.
Perfect. It's irrelevant to me. So, if you're talking about my favorite bathroom or my least favorite?
Well, why don't you go for your favorite and then your least favorite?
Favorite bathrooms. My favorite bathroom, obviously, is the clean bathroom. That would be the Golden Kingdom, of course. Yeah, the Golden Kingdom one seemed like it's newer compared to the other ones and cleaner. Yeah, the Golden Kingdom bathrooms.
And what about your least favorite then?
Least favorite bathroom would be kind of Grant. Oh, you said Granny's doesn't count, right?
No, Granny's does count.
Oh, yeah, Granny's, undoubtedly. It seems like it's always like dirty and it's,
Really?
I just hate going in there. It seems like it seems like it's smaller and I'm claustrophobic inside of it.
Okay, it's understandable. Chris, do you have any thoughts on your favorite and least favorite bathrooms at Great Adventure?
Well, I would just say, trying to think of what my favorite, probably outside the entrance because there's always a fan, and it's always like, I feel the floor slippery, and then my least favorite will be Frontier Town because it always has like mold and crust on there. Haven't been in every single bathroom, and the bathrooms over by Flash never get enough water.
Okay. Sammy, what about you?
I think my least favorite are the ones on Main Street, like the ones inside the park on Main Street, just because everyone is always at those. It's always so busy. So it tends to get dirtier, like easier. So I would say, yeah, those are my least favorite. I think my favorite, though, are Yum Yums because they're kind of hidden and nobody else really knows about them. So it kind of feels like a little cool, like, secret room.
Okay, fair enough.
My least favorite bathroom, I know that, is definitely the wait, now I'm blank. My favorite bathroom is personally the one by Jersey Devil because it's just always empty and it's like relatively clean. And then probably my least favorite bathroom is the park exit one, but the one on the inside the park side. I think the one outside the park exit is better. Yeah, I guess those are my thoughts on the bathrooms.
Thank you, Jack.
Very fair.
Yeah.
That was very appreciated.
So I have taken it upon myself on this little notes document here to rank all 15 from worst to best. So I'm going to go through my rankings now. So at number 15, the worst bathrooms in the park, I have as the tents bathrooms. Those are the bathrooms that are right next to the entrance to Bugs Bunny National Park. In my opinion, they're just kind of a pain to use. They're really tight. Like there's not much room when you're entering and exiting. And I feel like they're just a little dated now. And another thing that I kind of take into account is size and space in the bathroom. If you're kind of like crammed in the bathroom, that's definitely going to knock it down a few points. Whereas if you have more space and everything's kind of distanced apart a little bit, that'll definitely help it. These bathrooms, they cram a lot in and you don't have much space. So that is why they are my least favorite bathrooms. Then the next worst bathrooms I have as the Plaza del Carnaval or El Toro bathrooms. And the reason I have these so low is because they're always really crowded and they're really, really small. for the men's bathroom at least, I think there's only 3 urinals and 2 stalls. They're super small for such a popular area of the park, so they're constantly pretty crowded. And like I said, if it's not a very big space and they're trying to cram things in there, I'm not really going to like them that much. That is why that has that ranking. Next up, we have the bathrooms next to Mine Train. Pretty much the same reason as El Toro's bathrooms. They're a little bit bigger, but still not really my favorites. They're kind of crammed. They don't really have much room. I mean, the sinks are pretty spread apart, but in terms of like the actual, I guess, urinal space and everything, kind of tight over there. So not my favorites. Next up, we have the Movie Town or Gotham City bathrooms. And these ones kind of blend together the same with the Mine Train bathrooms. They're very similar inside. Pretty much same reasoning there. Next up, this is probably going to be a little unpopular. I know if Tom was here, he'd throw a fit. I have the Pine Barrens or Jersey Devil bathrooms at number 11. And the reason I have these so low is because they used to be great before Jersey Devil was built, because there used to be absolutely nobody at them when they were in the back of Looney Tunes Seaport. But now that Jersey Devil's there, they're typically pretty crowded. You're usually going to find people in there, and they're not as modernized as some of the other bathrooms you'll see higher up on the list. They don't have like dividers between urinals or anything. So it just makes them kind of uncomfortable to use for me personally.
And they used to have the showers.
They used to have the shower, so now it's just like a big empty area on the right that just has nothing. It's kind of odd. But next up at number 10, I guess I'm calling these the Villains bathrooms. These are the ones kind of by Joker and the Villains Cafe up by Johnny Rockets to a point. They're all right. They get the job done. Not particularly special. Same can be said for number 9, which are the lakefront bathrooms. They're the ones over by Skyway. They feel almost identical to the ones by the Villains, just in a different spot. Next up at number 8, we have the Yum Yum bathrooms. And the reason I have this one so much lower than the other ones is because they're super tiny, which works to a point because most people don't know they exist. But when people do know they exist, if you're not the only person in those bathrooms, they're incredibly uncomfortable. So that is why I have them where they are. But they are pretty secluded, which is nice. Number 7, we have the Flash bathrooms or Adventure Alley bathrooms, whatever you want to call them. They're the ones that were redone most recently with the family restroom attachment. That definitely helped, but the main bathroom portion hasn't changed. I put them here, though, because I use them pretty frequently because of where they are. They're in a pretty good central location in the park, so that's why I have them there. Next up at number 6, we have Granny's bathrooms, and the reason I have this so high is because most people kind of forget that they're there, and you can usually go in there without anybody in there. And they're really clean and really well done. I forgot how nice and clean they are until I went in them fairly recently. So that's why those are there. And at number 5, we have the Main Street bathrooms, which are the ones right inside the park, directly to your right at the entrance. And I know Sammy said that they can get crowded and dirty easily, but if you go to them at any time of the day that's not immediately like around the same time when the park closes, you're pretty much fine because they're not always going to be super highly used. Usually people will just wait until a little longer when they get in the park to go to the bathroom. But these ones are pretty spacious. They have a lot of room, and they're in a really good spot. Next up at number 4, we have the Superman bathrooms or the boardwalk bathrooms. These ones are so high because they have a lot of space in them. There's a lot of capacity, so you're not really going to be waiting in line to use the bathroom there. And they also have a really confusing layout. If you've used them, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and kind of makes it fun every time you go in there because it's like a maze. You can get lost in there. But at number 3, we have the exit bathrooms. These are the bathrooms right outside the park, right next to the, I guess it's the Lost and Found building over there. And these ones have a lot of capacity, and they're pretty well spaced out as well. So very comfortable to use. Now at number 2, we have the Golden Kingdom bathrooms. These bathrooms are really well spaced out. They have a very good layout, and they're in a really good spot too. They're kind of in the middle of the boardwalk and King Ka, so you're typically going to wind up using it on your way to King Ka or your way back. And they're just always very clean bathrooms. And of course, number 1, I'm pretty sure everyone saw this one coming, are Metropolis Water and Power, the bathrooms next to Justice League and Cyborg. These ones were redone the most recently, at least most thoroughly redone, and they are just a joy to use. They're the most clean bathrooms. They have the most space, easily the best bathrooms in the park. But I hope you guys enjoyed my personal ranking of the Great Adventure bathrooms. Had to do something for April Fool's Day, so I figured I might as well do it a little unique. So that's that. Do you guys agree or disagree with my rankings there?
I would
You know,
I wish I
agree.
could
Go
tell
ahead.
you. I was just gonna say, I wish I could tell you. I haven't gone that far in depth, Colin.
I was thinking about this all day.
See, you got me beat because I kind of have a buyer remorse right now. King the Cow, yes, would be number 2 if I would have remembered the Justice League Cyborg bathroom. You are absolutely right. I concur with you. I like that bathroom too, but I stick with my worst bathroom with the claustrophobic Granny's bathroom. But wow, I forgot about the actually newest bathroom. Correct? Isn't that one of the newer bathrooms that has been renovated? You said.
The one in Metropolis?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were renovated in 2017.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and as Starlet said it well in the chat, 5 minutes about bathrooms rankings. That's what I subbed for. Hey, it looks like everyone was pretty invested in the conversation there. I didn't see anyone drop off. So